Are you saving me some tickets for your Carnegie Hall recital?
I'm afraid that's a long way off.
Somehow, I think it may be sooner than you think, Melinda. Oh, I must go. Unfortunately, I have an 8 o'clock dinner date in Philadelphia.
Well, thank you for coming, Doctor, and I just can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me.
Somehow, I think you would have worked this through by yourself, Melinda.
I'm not so sure.
All right. I tell you what you do. If you have any more problems, there's a former student of mine who's practicing here in Llanview, affiliated with the local hospital. Her name is Dr. Pamela Shepard. Call her. Tell her I suggested you come to see her.
All right.
Oh, better yet. I expect to be driving back through Llanview sometime next week. Perhaps I could call you. We could have dinner, you and Pamela and I. Then at least you'd know her in case there are any problems, although I don't think there will be.
Well, that sounds great.
Take care.
Thank you, Doctor. And please remember to call me next week.
I will. Goodbye. Burglary, because last night you seemed to have shaken it off, you know.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Yeah, well, what? I mean, is there a new development? Something I should know about?
Hey, Dad, what is this? I mean, is it one question or two?
Then there is something, huh? Come on.
I don't know. I just feel... I feel rotten about this whole thing and with Brad and the burglary. I'll get it.
We're about to say something.
Maybe later. Hi, Sam.
Hi, we were just on the way by. Is Dad here?
Yeah, I just got in. Come on in.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Brad.
Can I take your coat?
Well, no, we really don't have time enough,
Look, can't you even just take off your coat? I mean, is that... You're going to stay that long, right?
Okay.
They're just trying to be helpful here, Brad.
I just wanted to apologize for losing my temper yesterday. I'm sorry. No, it was very childish. I mean, I was acting out of a lot of guilt and frustration. It was very wrong of me to take it out on people that are trying to help. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. Come on in. No, what really matters is to get things all straightened out as soon as possible. Or are they already?
We haven't recovered the money yet.
No, we've talked to Ed Hall, though, and he in turn has talked to the insurance people. Well, will they make your loss good?
We hope so.
Yeah. Of course, by the time they get around to it, probably won't have any members left, because they not unnaturally don't like being questioned by the police, and the police aren't being very delicate about all this.
I'm sure they'll cool off. I mean, they understand that we're not pointing a finger at anybody. We just want to find out what's happening.
already.
Oh, it's kind of an awful night out. Why don't we fix something here? Sam, do you have anything in the kitchen we can have for supper? Oh, yeah, I'm sure we do. Oh, well, I'll help you, okay? We'll go out and fix something.
Do you want me to help?
No.
What's bugging her? I was about to ask you the same thing. Well, probably the same thing that you're thinking. I'm a prize fool. I'm making Jenny's life miserable. Am I right? Never mind. I don't think I really want to hear the answer. As you can see, the endowed chair is waiting at the medical school, thanks to the generosity of the Lord Foundation. I stand there could be a working research laboratory, and of course you'll hold the position of Chief of Cardiovascular Services. Dr. Scott, now I realize we're asking you to leave an established situation to come on over here and help us enlarge our capabilities. That could be a real challenge for you.
Well, how do you know what would be a challenge to me and what wouldn't, Doctor?
I don't, of course. I'm just postulating.
Yeah. Well, I am quite capable of analyzing the options by myself, Doctor.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Well, I've heard the offer, and I'm quite well acquainted with the basic situation.
Would you like to see the hospital?
Yes, I'll stop on my way to the airport.
I've got my car and give you a ride over.
No, thank you. I prefer to walk around for myself, alone, if you don't mind. Mrs. Lord has made a car available to me.
All right. I'll call them. Tell them to expect you.
Yes, thank you. You'll hear from me within a few days. Say goodbye to Mrs. Lord for me, will you?
I will indeed, Doctor.
And thanks again, Doctor.
Not at all. A pleasure.
Dorian, you asked me not to see Lynn until you got back from New York. You're here now, and the three of us can get together and straighten this whole thing out.
For heaven's sakes, I've only been here an hour. Dr. Scott is still in the library talking to Jim. I really should be taking care of his airplane reservations.
It doesn't necessarily have to be tonight. Tomorrow's fine.
Tomorrow.
Sure. I'm at your disposal. What's good for you, lunch? Dinner?
Oh, yes.
Dorian, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just getting ready to leave. Peter, how are you?
Hello, Jim.
Well, to tell the truth, I think I'm a little breathless.
Ah, for meeting the great Dr. Scott.
Well, would you like me to introduce you to him?
It's too late. He's left. He's gone. He's vacated the premises.
Without so much as a by your leave?
I think we better get used to the idea that Dr. Scott is not your average by-your-leave kind of man. No, he was in a hurry to get back to New York. He said to say goodbye to you for him. And he'll let us know when he decides about our offer.
Well, how nice of him.
You wanted a dynamo, you've got one.
Jim, do you think he's going to accept the appointment?
I haven't the faintest idea. He did not see fit to confide in me.
Well, come on. What are your impressions of him?
Well, let's see if I can sum them up. To me, Dr. Scott seems arrogant, ruthless, vain, incredibly ambitious, unfeeling. Am I leaving anything out, Dorian? And I devoutly hope that he'll accept our offer.
He's that good.
He's that good. Thank you for the use of the facilities. I've got to go.
Oh, let me show you out.
No, not necessary. Good night, Peter.
Good night, Jim. Take care.
Well, I better alert the airport that Dr. Scott is on his way.
Dorian, I'm sure Dr. Scott can take care of himself just fine. We have some unfinished business, remember?
Peter, for heaven's sakes,
I am not letting you off the hook until you set a time to meet with Lynn. Next on General Hospital.
I miss you very much.
Scotty shows he still wants Laura.
Are you involved in any way with David Hamilton?
Where I go and who I see, none of your business anymore, Scotty.
And Lamont's recovery forces a confrontation with Mark.
I told you before I wanted us to meet on an equal footing. Well, here we are.
General Hospital.
Today, after one life to live.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's Brad. You know, he's in there playing one of his many roles. This one's called Helpful Hubby.
Sam, what is it with you and Brad?
What do you mean?
Why are you upset with him?
Who said that?
You didn't have to say it. I could tell them as they walked in the door. You know, Sam, Brad feels that you're blaming him for losing the money.
Did he say that?
Well, not directly. Look, honey, he feels very guilty about that.
Good.
Oh. Then you do blame him.
You know, Dad, I guess, I have my homework to do. I shouldn't even be down here, so, do me a favor and just call me when dinner's ready, okay?
Becky, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, somehow I'm getting the feeling you're not frightened or interested in this card game. You want to stop?
I think you're right, Miss Hopkins.
Listen, Becky, you can't go on holding everything inside you. You're going to make yourself sick. You know that? Now, you tried talking to Lionel. That didn't work. If you don't think you can talk to me, just go find somebody who can advise you what to do.
I wish I could. Miss Hopkins, did you ever walk a fence rail when you was a kid? We did, down home. And we used to pretend that if you fell off, there's something terrible waiting for you. Like, on one side, there was a monster. And on the other side, there was a 50,000-foot cliff or something. That's the way I feel right now. Only it's real. And if I fall, well, somebody pulls me down. What am I going to do? I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm just not feeling too well.
Well, then you can take the rest of the night off.
No.
Lynn, I want you to go into your dressing room and change your clothes, and I'll have Wanda drive you home. Okay?
All right. Thank you, Tony.
Dorian, you are playing games.
Oh, is that what I'm doing?
Yes, and the longer you persist in doing it, the more concerned I become.
About whom? Melinda?
And you. I mean, if you are misrepresenting what happened between you and Lynn...
I told you, nothing happened. It's all in Melinda's head. She fantasizes that we're having an affair.
Well, then we need to clear that up, don't we? You and I together.
Hello? Dorian? It's Melinda. Oh, yes. Really, I'm very busy right now. Why don't you call back?
Dorian,
Maybe a little
who's
later.
there? Excuse me. Lynn, is that you? Listen, can you... Where are you?
I'm in Tony's office. He gave me the rest of the evening off.
Good. Can you come to Lansford? I think the three of us need to talk.
The three?
You and Dorian and me. Lynn?
just walk. I don't know if I can go through with this, but I have to try.
You know, it's the funniest thing, Mrs. Hopkins, because the reason I came in here was to lay the big deuce on you.
Where'd you get all that?
Oh, I've been putting it in my room.
In my boarding house?
You really think I'm an operator, don't you? Yeah, here.
Well, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here, you gave me $50 too much.
No, see, I figured because I held you up for 4 weeks, I'd give you this week's in advance.
Oh, well. Now, here, take back the 50.
How come?
Because I think the time has come for you to move on, as they say.
Why? Because I'm not, an etc. person?
Yes.
Are we a bit warm today, aren't we, Mrs. Hopkins?
You asked, I answered. See, the point is, Marco, you just don't fit in. Except for you, we really are a big family.
Well, every family's got to have its rotten apple, don't you see?
Perhaps. But then, in a real family, you're stuck with the apple. But in a pretend family, you have the right to throw the apple right out of the barrel.
I'm not that bad. I'm not nearly as bad as everyone seems to. I just don't understand it.
In your case, it's quite understandable. You may or may not have broken into Becky's room, but Becky's very upset. And you were sneaky about Melinda, staging a confrontation with Dorian, and Melinda's very upset.
I also got her job.
And then you had that big fight with Richard.
Which he started.
Which landed both Richard and Becky in a hoosgow overnight. I never know when or if you're going to pay your rent. In other words, Marco, if you follow my drift, you are not the ideal tenant.
Lovelace adores me.
So did I, in the beginning.
All right, I'll go. But first, let me tell you about this dream I had the other night. I woke up this morning thinking about it. It's one of those inspirational type dreams, you know?
I hope it's not all full of symbols and mystery. I'm not very good at that kind of thing.
Oh, no, it's a very upfront dream. It's about you, Mrs. Hopkins.
Really? Oh, let me guess. Oh, I bet you dreamed that I was going to throw you out, but then I changed my mind.
Oh, come on now, let's get serious. No, you see, I dreamed that you and I were a team. That we revived the old act. And we were cashing in on the nostalgia boom like crazy.
The Pearls of the Pacific?
Yeah. I mean, you know, everything that has anything to do with old days now is just cashing in like crazy. It's the hottest thing around now.
Well, let me tell you something. We were pretty hot then. I mean, see, we wore grass skirts and little halters. And the three of us had ukuleles. Sweet Leilani, heavenly flower. See, we did the hula, and we swayed as gracefully and easily as the very palms do. Yeah. When I did the hula many years ago, I had much less waste and much more energy. Nobody is going to pay money to see me in a grass skirt and a halter now.
Well, we'll have to revise the act just a little bit. But you know, I've been thinking, I think I finally found my true vocation for the first time in my short, but fairly ridiculous life.
Con man.
Yeah, no, agent. Theatrical agent. I've already got Melinda started, haven't I? I know how to handle the jerks that run this business. Let me tell you, I've got a feel for the business, a feel for talent and entertainers. I've got it in my blood.
Listen, kid. If you break into a chorus of there's no business like show business, I'm going to leave the room.
No, you know that money I got? It's investment capital from a guy I know who knows me and knows what I can do. Now, I'll have to start small. I mean, I can't throw it all away on a big office and all that real soon. All the good stuff will come in time. What do you say, Mrs. Hopkins? Sign with me. Let me try to book you.
Kid, you're not even getting started if you're going to try to sign up non-existent acts.
You take care of the act. I'll take care of the bookings around here, okay? Then, who knows?
I know. One performance, and I'm right back here being a den mother.
So you're not even going to think about it?
Well, I didn't say that exactly. I mean, It's very tempting. You know, I've never been able to get showbiz out of my system, even after all these years. Do you really think I can make a comeback?
I'm positive of it.
Well, okay, I'll think about it.
I'm sure you'll come around to seeing my point of view on this. And you know, Mrs. Hopkins, if we're going to work together, I really should live in the same place.
Well, I'll think about that, too. I will entertain those two dubious ideas for a week.
Terrific. Thanks.
Oh, now, you give me back that $50 that you advanced me that I gave you back, right?
Yeah. Dorian, I think you're overreacting again. Even if it were true that Lynn is going through some sort of temporary delusion,
Oh, he said ever so kindly.
it does not mean that she is, quote, quite ill. No, she is willing to come here and confront you openly in a meeting rationally. Now, I think that takes strength.
Or maybe it's just a permanent illusion. You know, I think my sister is back in some kind of little fantasy world. Destructive fantasies that's going to... She's just living them out.
Come on, Dorian.
No, Peter, you weren't around all those years. I was. You didn't see on several occasions that she would try to harm the men that she thought I was in love with. But I saw that.
That's all in the past.
And the past seems to be repeating itself. Tell me, Peter. Are you in love with her?
I haven't had time to fall in love with her.
Then why all of this loyalty? This mammoth defense of someone you hardly know?
I think I know her well enough to think that she's not disturbed as you want to make her.
Oh, I see. I'm just over-dramatizing. Is that it? Listen to
possibly.
me. Listen to me. There was a reason 3 years ago why Melinda had to be committed. It was her problem, not mine.
How about a drink? Randy might calm you down.
No thanks, I think I want a clear head when I face Peter and Dorian.
That makes sense. Peter's there, too. Does this whole thing concern all three of you?
I'm afraid so. What are you thinking?
Oh, nothing. It's not important. But don't you think maybe you ought to just go home tonight and try to tackle Dorian and whatever it is tomorrow?
Oh, I'd love to. But I can't. I've got to face it. I can't keep running away.
Would you like to tell me what it is?
No, but thanks anyway, Tony.
All right. I don't have any idea about why you almost collapsed over there at the piano, or what's really going on here. But I think that if Peter is involved, you ought to know that he was here before.
To see me?
Yeah, he came in, he wanted to talk to you. I told him that you weren't here, and he told me not to mention it to you. But, well, I think I should tell you now because, well, if Dorian has anything to do with you and Peter, then I'm sure it's only to cause trouble.
You're wrong about Dorian.
Are you trying to tell me that Dorian doesn't cause trouble?
No, quite the contrary. This time, I'm the one causing the trouble. Honey, I'll get the cups and saucers.
Bartender also told me if you were a friend of mine, he was real sorry because he happens to know that Aldo likes to beat women up. That's how he gets his kicks. Kind of part-time pimp, part-time hustler, and all the time all around mean. Any of this ring a bell, Karen? Any of this fit the description of the guy who gave you those bruises? Huh? Yeah, I saw how turned on you were to Aldo in the bar, the River Street bar. And I saw you two leave together. Now, I figure you went to his motel room. I don't buy this stuff attempted in the parking lot. He may be mean, but he's not crazy. He wouldn't attack you outside, right? Right? Yeah. The next day, Aldo had a lump on his head while you were in the hospital telling the whole world your story. You were hurt, huh? But you managed to escape. And then you passed out in the parking lot. But you even used that to your advantage. Now, I gotta admit, Karen, that was clever of you. That was clever enough to get your husband back. But it wasn't clever enough...
You think I'm tough, huh? Well, wait till you talk to the insurance people and then tell me who's tough, okay?
Going to bed. Coming?
No.
Look, I'm gonna go out for a little bit, okay?
Oh, Brad, you don't have to go back to the club. Not tonight, do you?
No, I just wanna go out and get a drink. I'm going crazy.
All right, that's what you want to do.
I just wanna go to a bar somewhere and, I don't know, sit and talk sports or something. Maybe I'll feel better and be able to get to sleep, all right?
Okay.
I love you. I'll see you later.
Sweetheart, before we join the others in the kitchen, there's something I want to ask you. Why did you ask Jim if this Dr. Scott had asked about it?
I don't know. What?
Well, it just seems so out of place or something.
Oh, I guess it's because I suspected that he didn't say anything about Ed at all. You saw how he was smiling and carrying on as if they were old friends. Well, that bothered me because I think Ed's in for a big disappointment.
Oh, you should have a set opinion on him, don't you? You haven't even met him yet.
Yes, I do have an opinion about him. I think he's making everybody jump through hoops for the attention. Leave New York City to come to Landview. I don't think he has the faintest notion of doing anything.
Well, then.
Well, the reason that I stopped seeing you was because Dorian told me that you and her were lovers and have been for a long time.
Well, did you tell Lynn that?
Oh, Lynn.
Hey, monkey, ready for bed?
Yes, I just came in to tell you again.
No. Okay. Well, Karen's in bed herself. As a matter of fact, she's lying there. She's not feeling too well. How are you feeling?
Okay, I guess.
Not wonderful, huh?
There's nothing wrong with me.
I know that. It's been ever since we moved back here. You haven't seemed too happy. Anything you want to talk about?
I'm okay.
Something I've done? Something Karen's done? Something we've done together?
No.
Listen, son, things are better between Karen and me. We're not fighting as much, you know. We seem to settle down to a pretty good routine. And she is trying to be a good mother, don't you think?
Yeah, when she's around.
What do you mean when she's around?
I don't know. It just seems every time you leave, Karen leaves too.
Well, you know, she's got a lot of things to do, errands and stuff.
Yeah, I guess. A lot of them.
Yeah, listen, how are things going in school? Have any problems?
Nah, it's easy.
You mean you've run out of challenges by the 5th grade?
Oh, no. I just know I'm bored most of the time.
Maybe I ought to talk to the principal, see if I can get you in that accelerated class?
Maybe.
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to him the first next week.
Okay. Aldo? Aldo, is that you? Dad, is it okay if I go see Kathy tomorrow after school?
Sure, it's all right with me. I mean, if it's all right with Kathy.
I know it will be. She likes me a lot.
I know she does, son. You like her too, right?
Uh-huh.
You don't think your shirt's all right. Hey!
Ah. No, I just came into your room to say goodnight, and there was nobody there.
So you came in here to say goodnight to her?
Oh, I see. What do you want for breakfast tomorrow? Oatmeal's fine. How about cinnamon toast, too? Yeah. Yeah, oatmeal and cinnamon toast it is.
Sounds kind of good. Can I get in on some of this?
Yeah, cook's in the mood.
Oh, the cook's in the mood. Listen, Lucky, you better get on to bed, okay?
Okay, Nick.
Good night, sweetheart.
Sleep tight. Guess what?
What?
I feel so much better. It's funny. Comes time to go to bed, and I start to feel like a human being.
All right. Well, maybe after a good night's sleep, you'll feel fine tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. All this talk about food, I'm getting hungry.
Did you eat it all today?
Mm-mm. You know what? I think I'm going to make an egg. Scrambled egg. Do you want one?
No, thanks. Hey, baby, before you go, let me ask you something. Just where is it you do go after I leave the house?
Don't cry, Dorian. Please. I'm sorry.
yourself together.
How can I do that? Oh, this was my worst possible fear.
Well, it may be your worst fear, but getting upset about it isn't going to do you any good.
It'll be all right.
I don't think I can face it.
Well, you're not going to run away from it either.
Peter, you know, I don't think you understand everything.
Oh, I do, Dorian. I understand perfectly well, and we're going to have to do some more talking here.
Yes, we can talk it out. Work it out. Somehow.
What are you talking about, Melinda?
We can get help. We can, call Dr. Vernon and explain the situation to him.
Dr. Vernon is my psychiatrist.
Yes, but we can call him and have him come over here.
It's your psychiatrist that we need to call.
Dr. Overton? But why?
Oh, poor Melinda.
What are you saying, Dorian?
Don't you know why I'm upset? It's not me. It's Melinda. We have to call the psychiatrist for Melinda.
Dorian, what do you mean?
You see, dear, this is all in your imagination. I never told you that Peter and I were lovers. You made that up. You see, I couldn't possibly have told you that. Because it's just not true.
I'm in love with Katie Lamont. Next on General Hospital. We love each other and we want to have a life together. Mark stuns Lamont with the truth. I can't think of life without Catherine. But Lamont has ammunition of his own.
You didn't really think you could surprise me, did you?
General Hospital. Watch today after One Life to Live on ABC.
What do you mean, where do I go?
That's what I said.
What did you make me feel like I'm some 13-year-old sneaking out of the house or something. Larry, what is this?
But Danny mentioned that sometimes when I leave the house, just after that, you leave the house.
Oh, I see. Well, is this, based on, dates or times, or is this indictment purely on a circumstantial evidence?
It's not an indictment, it's a question.
All right, then answer mine about supposedly when I do this.
Well, I don't know. He didn't give me a lot of particular times. He just said that sometimes you do.
Okay. Well, fine. Then I'll just stay home with Danny, and I won't go to the supermarket, and we won't have any food. Maybe we'll starve, and then I won't be able to follow it.
Come on.
No, you come on. Now, I don't know what it is with that kid. Maybe he resents being left alone for 2 minutes, but he's never talked to me about it. And I resent this, Larry, because there is an accusation in this question.
All right. Sorry. All right. Maybe that is it. Maybe he just hates being alone.
Okay, well, fine. Then I will drag him everywhere I go. I'm sure he'll love being at the supermarket and the cleaner and the liquor store and the drugstore.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will now answer that question without anger or sarcasm. When I'm not doing my errands, or dropping by to see Jenny or somebody, I am here or at the free clinic, and that is it. Being a wife and a mother and a volunteer doesn't give me much time to go running around or whatever. And in case you still don't believe me, I have changed. And I don't want to be anyplace else. Because everything I want is here. With you.
I told you I'd be back, Rita.
What do you want?
That's a stupid question, Rita.
Listen, I don't know anything about this money you said you lost here.
Why don't we talk about that over a drink? I'll take scotch. Thank you. Where's our friend Alva?
I haven't seen him. I suppose he left town.
Well, now. It's very interesting. He left town. They left all his
Aldo, where is my money?
I don't know.
I want it to be nice. I really want it to be nice, Rita. Nice just doesn't work with you, does it?
Don't you dare try to hurt me.
You know, the cops are looking for you right now. They know that you were in the room with me when Jenny gave me the money.
So why aren't they here?
Because I forgot your name.
Good. That's the best thing you can do for yourself.
I might suddenly remember your name, Rita.
So? I got a suspended sentence for prostitution because I don't have your money and I don't know anything about it.
You're going to make me hurt you, Rita.
Brad? You're not thinking. The cops come after me. She has the most to lose.
Listen to me. I have already lost $2,500 in this apartment. Now, I know that you and Aldo, what's his name, set me up. And I also know that because of this, my life is going down the drain. My business, and my marriage, and what little is left of my reputation. And I'm not going to let that happen, do you understand? So I think it would be a very good idea if you started to tell me the truth.
I am telling the truth.
Aldo who?
I don't know.
He keeps his clothes here, and you don't know his last name?
No. No.
Aldo who?
If you hurt me, he'll kill you.
Let him try. Now, who is he? And where is he?
Take your hands off me, you stupid jerk.
Aldo who?
Pearson. Pearson. They tell me that you and Peter are lovers. That's what you want to think. I
a little angry.
Of course I'm angry. I mean, wouldn't you be? Dorian, if you need any reassurance about my health, you just call Dr. Overton. But, sweetheart, he hasn't laid eyes on you for over 2 months. How could he know? I just saw him this evening before I went to work. We had a long conversation. Melinda, Dr. Overton is in Ohio. He was driving through on his way to a medical convention in Philadelphia. And he just happened to stop by to see you. Yes. I had written him a few letters and he had my address. I see. And did you have a nice conversation? Well, I don't even know why I should bother to tell you. I mean, you're not going to believe me anyway. Peter, you believe me, don't you? Listen, if you don't believe me, just call up Mrs. Hopkins because she saw Dr. Overton. Peter, I don't care what Dorian thinks, but you've got to believe me.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm fine, Will.
Guess you got stuck with a dishes tonight.
See? I was just apologizing to Sam for having stopped by so late at night, but Larry wanted me to leave these for you.
Oh, yeah, the case history's right.
Yeah, I'll be perfectly willing to wait while you look over them. Both Larry and Dr. Shepard have briefed me on them, so if you have any questions.
Okay, great. There goes Tiger. Step inside, okay?
All right.
Sam, maybe Kathy would like to have a glass of wine or something.
Oh, of course. No, nothing for me, Sam. Thank you.
How do you like Pamela Shepard?
Oh, Will, she's marvelous, particularly with some of our women patients. I think I just made a sexist remark.
Yes, I think you did. But then nobody's perfect, right?
Dr. Shepard particularly wanted you to look at Mrs. Pennington's file.
Oh, okay, I'll run that down.
Sam, any word on Brad's burglary? No, not really. Actually, Brad is hoping that the insurance company will replace the money. Oh, that would be nice. But I'm afraid quite often they ask an awful lot of questions when it has to do with disappearance of cash. Well, because it's possible to falsify information about those kind of things. Right, yes, I guess so. Brad has certainly had his share of trouble, hasn't he? Yes, he has. Oh, what? I almost forgot I have a letter from Mrs. McLean. Oh, that is letter? Yes, I wanted to ask your father about it.
It seems fine. Is that a letter?
Yes, Will. Mrs. McLean and I have been writing to each other since she was last here, and... Well, she's terribly lonely and desperate to be in contact with people that knew Lana. She's gone as far to get involved with one of these spiritualist media.
You mean trying to communicate with Lana?
Yeah, well, listen, I wanted to read this to you. I had another meeting with Mrs. Morningstar. She assured me that with Jupiter in ascendance, the time will soon be right for us to try to reach Lana.
Spirit mediums and astrology, two frauds at the same time.
What can I do, Will? I mean, what can I do to help her? You know, a lot of people believe in that stuff.
Well, a lot of people want to believe in me. Kathy, I don't know what you can do. I'll try to get her help someplace else, I guess. Where does Mrs. McLean live now?
In San Diego.
California. Cult people trip over each other out there. California, I'll tell you what. Former student of mine has got a practice out there now. He's a very good therapist. And very young, too. So his race won't be out of sight yet. Why don't you suggest to Mrs. McLean that she get in touch with him? There you go.
Thank you, Will. I'll do that.
Okay.
And listen, if you do have any questions about the files, please let me know.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you out then. Oh, that's not really necessary. No, it's okay. It's the service of the house. Okay.
Good night, Kathy.
Good night, Will.
Thanks for bringing these by.
Yes.
going to get here.
Dr. Overton, and there's no need to phone Mrs. Hopkins about it.
And you don't believe me about what Dorian said? Melinda, why would I lie to you? Why would I want to drive you and Peter apart? Because you want it for yourself. Oh, Melinda, that's exactly what we're talking about. This fantasy that you have about a relationship between Peter and me. Oh, Melinda, listen to me. I would never do anything to stand in the way of your happiness. And I wouldn't do anything to upset your emotional balance. My Lord, haven't I spent my whole life trying to get you well and to keep you well? Have you? Maybe I have made a few mistakes along the way, but it's only because I love you so much and have cared so very much for you. Well, this has really been a very difficult evening for all three of us. Sweetheart, why don't you spend the night? I'll give you something to help make you sleep, and as a matter of fact, I'll stay with you until you drop off. Peter?
Lynn, it's up to you. I mean, if you feel tired, we can talk tomorrow.
But we will talk.
I promise you.
Come on, darling. I think I'm going to put you to sleep in the southeast corner bedroom. That room gets a lot of sun, and then in the morning it'll be wonderful. Peter, please wait. I'll be right back. Been there all evening, Charlie? I was sure that... Okay. Okay, listen. Could you just do me a favor and have him call his little sister if he comes in, okay? Listen, it is very important. All right, thank you, Charlie. Ciao. You better not be with that woman again.
I thought you were going to bed, honey.
Oh, I am. I just had to make a few phone calls.
Sam, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, Dad. When haven't you been able to ask me questions?
Yeah, I like that. I've always been able to. Well, first, is there something between Kathy and you? I mean, do you have any kind of resentment for her?
No. Why do you speak that?
Oh, I don't know. You seem kind of, on edge while she was here. Was it because we were talking about Lana?
No, Dad. No. Well, it's just that with Kathy, she was very tough on Brad after Lana died. She just said some terrible things about him at the inquest.
Well, honey, she was sworn to tell the truth.
Right. Of course. That's going to be for me. Hello?
Hey, Sam, you're trying to reach me?
Where are you?
In the office at Tony's place. I thought I'd better use the phone here in case there was something private. What's up?
Oh, well, it wasn't anything important. So, look, I know you're in a hurry to get home, so listen, we'll talk tomorrow, okay?
Sam, Charlie said you were practically going up the wall. What is this? Is something happened on the burglary or what?
No.
Well, what?
Nothing, really.
Ah, I see. Somebody there?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah?
Yes, you got it.
Okay, can you get out of the house?
No, I wouldn't think so.
All right, look, I'll come by there in about half an hour, so tell Dad to, I don't know, tell him to go to bed or something, all right?
Okay, bye. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. That was Brad. I had left a message for him, and they got it messed up.
Who's they?
Charlie, the bartender at Tony's place.
Oh, is that where he called from? Tony's place?
Yes.
What's he doing there?